Welcome to our Cadbury Chocolate Factory. Today, we'll take you through every step to the final.
Food scientists examine bean samples under microscopes, perform smell tests, and which directly affects the flavor of chocolate. Giant rotating roasting drums heat the beans evenly. Long shots from a slow tumbling motion.
Secrete plunge. The pressure readings are stabilizing, but keep an eye on the flow rate. It might spike again.
These are the sugar silos, blending quality ingredients for that classic taste. Conching is a critical process where the chocolate is agitated to remove acidity and bitterness, resulting in that signature creamy texture.
That is the complete journey of Cadbury chocolate, from cocoa bean to delicious bar. Thanks for watching.
Our story starts far from the rolling green hills of Bourneville, in the tropical regions near the equator. Inside each pod, you'll find around 30 to 50 beans, nestled in a sweet, white pulp. But these beans don't taste anything like chocolate yet. First, they need to undergo fermentation. For about a week, natural yeasts and bacteria work their magic, breaking down the pulp and developing the complex flavor precursors within the beans. This reduces their moisture content, stops the fermentation process, and prepares them for their long journey to the Cadbury factory. Once dried, they're packed into sacks and shipped off, ready to be transformed. When the cocoa beans arrive at the factory, the first step is cleaning. They're sifted and sorted to remove any stones, twigs, or other debris. Then, it's time for the most aromatic part of the process, roasting. The beans are roasted in large, rotating ovens. This is where the real magic begins. Roasting develops that rich, deep, chocolatey flavor and aroma we all know and love. The temperature and time have to be just right to bring out the perfect taste. Next, the roasted beans go through a process called winnowing. The shells are cracked open and blown away by powerful fans, leaving behind the pure, broken pieces of cocoa bean, known as cocoa nibs. Now, for the grinding. The nibs are ground down by heavy rollers, creating immense friction and heat. This cocoa mass is the foundation for all chocolate products. From here, the cocoa mass can go two ways. A powerful hydraulic press squeezes the cocoa mass, separating it into two distinct components, cocoa butter, which is the pale, fatty liquid, and the solid part left behind, which is then ground into cocoa powder. And now, we get to the heart of what makes Cadbury Dairy Milk so special. It's time to mix the ingredients. This mixture is then refined. It passes through a series of large steel rollers that grind the particles down until they are incredibly fine, so fine that your tongue can't detect them. This is what creates that signature smooth, melt-in-your-mouth texture. Without this step, the chocolate would feel gritty. But we're not done yet. The next stage is called conching. The refined chocolate mixture is placed in a large, heated vessel with rotating paddles. For hours, sometimes even days, the chocolate is continuously stirred and aerated. This process further develops the flavor, removing any remaining bitterness or unwanted acidic notes, and ensuring every single particle is evenly coated with cocoa butter. This is the final step in perfecting that silky smooth texture and well-rounded taste. After conching, the chocolate is in its perfect liquid state, but it needs to be tempered. Tempering is a carefully controlled process of heating and cooling the chocolate to specific temperatures. This stabilizes the cocoa butter crystals, and it's absolutely vital. Proper tempering is what gives the final chocolate bar its beautiful glossy shine, its satisfying snap when you break it, and ensures it melts smoothly in your mouth, not in your hands. Finally, the tempered liquid chocolate is ready to be molded. It's poured into the iconic Cadbury bar molds, which are then vibrated to remove any air bubbles. The molds travel through a long cooling tunnel, where the chocolate solidifies into the finished bars we all recognize. Once solid, the chocolate bars are automatically demolded and sent to the wrapping machines. Each bar is quickly and precisely wrapped in its classic purple foil and paper, sealing in the freshness and getting it ready for its journey to store shelves all over the world. So, the next time you unwrap a bar of Cadbury Dairy Milk, take a moment to appreciate the incredible journey it has taken, from a humble bean growing on a tree, through fermentation, roasting, grinding, and that unique milk crumb process, to the final, perfectly tempered bar. It's a combination of tradition, science, and a little bit of magic, all dedicated to creating that moment of pure, chocolatey joy. Thanks so much for watching our deep dive into the world of Cadbury. If you found this as fascinating as we did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more delicious stories. Let us know in the comments what your favorite chocolate is. See you next time.